Hi.
Coming down. Oh, and as quick as it was coming down. Oh.
No idea how to do the selfie thing. So this is probably going to look terrible. That's okay.
We push it right on through.
Yeah. This is so weird. So awkward.
I know you need it too, because we have been working hard right from the very start. Who knew we get this far? But now it's time.
Sometime between there and breakfast and the gas station, I've lost my ND filters. I've torn the car apart, can't find them, so I'm gonna go backtrack. Hopefully I can find them. You have setbacks from time to time. Sometimes they're small, sometimes they're large. I've just had a ridiculous number of setbacks, so.
Let's celebrate. Call it a day and celebrate. Let's celebrate. Call it a day.
Okay, this is the 100 sub video. Need to wait for the light to stop moving because I'm using a flimsy light stand. Well, folks, we made it to 100 subscribers. Congratulations. Woo! However, at the time of recording this video, I'm only at 78. So it feels a little weird talking about something that hasn't happened yet, but when this video goes live, it'll be at 100 subs. I wanted to celebrate by doing a Q&A so we can get to know each other a little better. So I asked for some questions. I received 9. Let's get answering. Starting off this Q&A is Damian Hayes. Damian asks, do you ever store food in your beard? Well, Damian, I try not to, but from time to time it does happen. The worst instance so far was completely unintentional. A few years back, a neighbor brought over fresh baked cookies that had soft caramel in the middle. I ate one before heading out to a shoot at a concert at In the Venue. In the Venue is notorious for being the location where the fateful Bring Me the Horizon debacle happened.
Right, stop this! Get the f*** out of here, mate!
Because of the shenanigans back in 2011, Bring Me the Horizon still does not come to Utah when on tour. Anyway, rest in peace In the Venue. Rest in peace. After a few of the openers played, I stepped into the bathroom. Boy was I shocked when I looked at myself in the mirror and saw a giant string of soft caramel from the cookie I'd eaten earlier all the way down my beard. It was impossible not to see it, and it had been there for hours. Definitely not one of my finer moments. Next up, GH Media asks, can you give us a setup tour? I asked Griff for a little clarification. He's wondering about the rig I use for POV video while I'm shooting stills. So at the time of writing the script, I had my POV mount. I had a trip that I went on recently, and the POV mount is now MIA. I have fresh parts coming from Amazon that will be delivered later tonight. So at the time of recording, I do not have my POV set up. Griff, I'm super sorry. You'll have to wait till the next Q&A, but I won't forget. We'll revisit this question at that point. Okay, back on track here, back to the script. Tyler Bonnell asks, top 3 bucket list items for photography and or life. Hey Tyler, let's see. Top 3 bucket list items in no particular order. Number 1, I want to ride in or drive a Ford GT. I don't know what it is, but those GTs have a tight grip in first place on my list of favorite vehicles. Number 2, complete Route 66 in its entirety. This goal has been on my bucket list since 2018. I've been breaking Route 66 down into small chunks by traveling state to state. So far, I have made it through Cali, Arizona, New Mexico, parts of Texas, and a tiny piece of Oklahoma. The year 2026 commemorates the 100-year anniversary of Route 66, and to celebrate, I'll be spending 66 days traveling Route 66. I cannot wait. Number 3 is going to require a bit of help from either NASA or SpaceX. Elon, if you see this, help a guy out. During the Apollo space missions, Hasselblad and NASA produced a number of specialized space cameras to use on the lunar surface. 12 of these cameras and their lenses were left on the moon because of the weight restrictions required to get the astronauts, their equipment, and lunar samples back to the command module orbiting the moon. So, goal number 3 is pretty simple. Recover the 12 Hasselblad camera bodies with their lenses and put them in a museum for everyone to enjoy. Tyler also wants to know an experience that stands out that really puts a spark in my creativity. Road trips. Road trips definitely spark creativity. Anytime I get to spend on Route 66, I feel very refreshed. If I had to put my creativity level on a scale of 1 to 10, it generally sits at about 100 when I'm out on Route 66. Also, just breaking script here, I love the Salton Sea area. Anytime I go down there, it's just very relaxing, and I love hanging out down there. There's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragliders. I don't know if they're all visible. I can't see on the screen. But they keep doing flips. It's pretty cool. I hope you can see this guy on the right side flipping. It's awesome. That's so cool. I don't like California. I love Salton Sea. Kind of weird, but it is what it is. Luis Canelo Photo wants to know, what is the one film stock to rule them all? Luis, you shoot film, so you know how difficult this question is going to be to answer. Let's figure it out. When I started shooting film, Ektar was about the only thing I shot. It had such a bad stigma that I wanted to see what it was capable of, and it turns out it's very capable, and it'll do portraits. I've experimented with other film as well. Here's where I'm currently at. Favorite black and white film? Acros 2. This stuff is ridiculous. It has amazing detail, especially when developed in Xtal. It doesn't really need reciprocity adjustments, and it looks fantastic. Interesting fact, I've only ever shot Acros 2 in medium format. FP4 comes in at a close second. It's also very detailed and has wonderful grain. Favorite budget film? My favorite budget film is Gold in 120. I haven't shot a lot of it, but I do like it. What am I shooting currently? Lately, I've been shooting mostly Kodak Vision 3. I really like 50D if I can shoot on a tripod, and 250D if I need extra speed for handheld shots. I've been buying Vision 3 in 400-foot 35mm rolls so I can break it down and spool it myself. The quality is amazing, and the cost is hard to beat. If I had to pick one film to shoot, it would be Vision 3 50D in 120. Another fun fact, I've never actually shot medium format Vision 3, so one day. Vicious Corvus Photography asks, films, shooting process, how do I choose what gear to take with? What's up, Zach? This dude is the master out at UMC, our local racetrack, Utah Motorsport Campus. The dude's awesome. Check out his work. These are great questions. Let's get into it. Who remembers?
Anyone? 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 Anyone know the effects? Anyone? Anyone? Anyone seen this before?
If you said Vision 3 50D or Acros 2, you are correct. Shooting process. I'm not really sure how to break this one down other than this. If I see something cool, I want to shoot it. Choosing what gear to shoot with. I try to only take what I can fit in one gear bag so I'm not having to make gear decisions on the fly. If the event is slower, for example, nothing moving fast, I'll usually take a manual camera. If there's going to be lots of people and movement, cars, or street photos involved, I'll take out the F5. Did I just say F5, as in Nikon F5? Well, yes, I did. How's that gas goal coming along? The challenge for 2024 is to not buy any film cameras or lenses. We'll have to talk about that in December. Road trips. Road trips are pretty easy. I usually take a medium format and manual camera. Sometimes I'll even throw in a digital camera as well.
Oh my God, son, what the hell are you doing?
Did I just say digital camera? Yes. Yes, I did. I'm so behind on developing and scanning that I dusted off the A7S II and have been shooting with it a little bit on and off. I can have the photos ready to post on Instagram way faster, but since I hardly post on Insta, doesn't even matter. Devin still bracketing says, invite me on and let me talk. Ha 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 ha. All right, Devin, you got it.
Wait, is this the thing for the video?
Yeah, this is for the video.
Wait, remind me what I'm doing again?
So you left a comment. You just wanted to come on and trash talk. So.
Wait, I can't just you can't just put me on the spot and trash talk all of a sudden. I'm not. Wait, let me at least answer the question. Let me get going back to the conversation flow again because I still have questions I want to ask.
Okay, go ahead.
Because that's what I thought it was me trash talking, but you can't just all of a sudden out of nowhere just turn on trash talking. Especially when I'm having a good wholesome conversation with my bro, and now you want me to just shit on you?
Well, that's what you wanted to do, so that's why we're here. Senior Bojangos wants to know, when are you going to come adventure? So, a little backstory. Jeff, also known as Senhor Bojos. Jeff, Senhor Bojangos, and Matt are two of the coolest people I know. They go on awesome adventures all the time, and they're nice enough to invite me every time. I'm a terrible person and have poor scheduling skills, so I haven't gone out with them yet. So, to answer your question, Jeff, I will at some point. I'll be able to go on all sorts of adventures with you guys once I make this a full-time gig. Thanks for putting up with my shenanigans. Matt I. Benji PhD asks, what's the most valuable lesson you've learned in any aspect? Well, Benji, I saw you earlier today at Cars and Coffee and Vision. Cool. This is a lesson I've been working on my whole life, and that is patience and consistency. As far as patience is concerned, it's something I've had to learn over and over and over and over. I was born early. I wanted to and still want to figure things out and do them well as fast as possible. Consistency came along because to learn something fast, you've got to be consistently learning and consistently improving. Earlier in life, I was not consistent. Luckily, among other things, photography, especially film, has taught me to be a more patient and consistent person. Do I still have my moments? Of course. But every day, I work to be a better person than I was the day before. Alright, since this is a celebratory video, I wanted to try something I haven't really seen before. I wanted to add a roast. No, not the beef, the Comedy Central kind. I reached out on Insta to have people roast 3 photos. I intentionally picked some favorites for 2 reasons. Number 1, I wanted to show quality work. And number 2, it's hard to roast good photos. There was hesitancy in roasting at first, but after encouraging ruthlessness, we got the furnace cranked up. Also, despite my best efforts, Steve, Holden, and Damien were absolutely stellar and left compliments. Luis was 50-50. You guys are the best. Thank you. Enjoy the roast. Photo number 1, Blue Swallow Motel. Luis, let the neon signs breathe, bro. Film photographers are exploiting them. Sam, if Grindr was around in the 50s, this is def where married men would go. Damien, I want to roast you for using 100 speed film at night, but it looks so good. Damien, wait till you see 50D at night. Steve, amazing. Thank you, Steve. Photo 2, Porsche rim. Bart, overexposed, and Porsche logo is not even straight. Silverflow, as straight as that Porsche logo. Kaylin, who needs clean wheels when you can overexpose? Holden, can't even roast these, bro. Thank you. Luis, I wish I had a roast, but it's too beautiful. Photo 3, Mobile One Pegasus. Luis, God bless it wasn't a gas station. Wait. You were right to wait, Luis. This shot wasn't taken at a gas station. It was at a motel. Silverflow, the 80s called and they want their time machine back. Bart, the white balance doesn't feel realistic or immersive. Right you are, Bart. This shot was off one of the rolls that didn't get a dip in stop bath during development. It was really overdeveloped and needed heavy color correction to get it to where we're seeing it now. If you want to see the process of saving this shot, I'll link the video in the description below. HXP Media, bro, there is nothing to roast. This is heat. Thank you, sir. So, who had the worst burns? I know it's nothing crazy. It's the first time doing this. People were being pretty mild, but let me know in the comments. Thanks to everyone who participated in the roast. It was a great success. The responses were hilarious. I had a great time. I can't wait to do this again for the next Q&A. I'm thinking we'll do another one at 500 subs. To spice things up for next time, I want to do awards for the top 3 roasts. Finally, a special thanks to all 100 of you subscribers. It is a wonderful feeling to know that there is that many of you that are willing to help support the channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.